Shoe Dog, a book by the creator of Nike, is a book written by Phil Knight, the creator of Nike, that relates the tale of how he established one of the most well-known and successful businesses in the world. Shoe Dog was published in 2015. The narrative of the book follows Knight as he establishes, grows, and expands the corporation Nike. Each chapter is given a title that includes the year in which that chapter takes place. The following are some important things I learned from reading the book. When it first began, Nike was known as Blue Ribbon, and it was a distributor of the Japanese track shoe company Tiger. When their supplier Onitsuka played out, it forced them to start their own company, which is how Nike came to be. Phil Knight was hardly a model of effective leadership. He was hands-off in his management style, clumsy in his communications, and made a large number of errors along the road. This book provides a unique look at how Knight and his crew battled what seemed to be insurmountable odds and shattering losses in order to establish the Nike that we know and love today. The narrative begins in the early days of Nike and continues into the 2010s, during which time it reveals details about Phil Knight's personal life, the initial group of workers he hired, and his connection with his mentor, Bill Bowerman. The book provides a personal and illuminating look at the history of the company that was once known as Blue Ribbon Sports and evolved into one of the brands that is recognized all over the globe. This book provides insightful information on the business world and how successful individuals have been able to accomplish their objectives. The story told in Shoe Dog is fast-paced and difficult to put down because it brings to life a brand that is well known and appreciated in today's world for being at the center of both popular culture and athletic culture. During the process of establishing Nike, Phil Knight encountered a great deal of opposition and failure. The following is a list of the difficulties he experienced. A German business controlled the American shoe industry in the 1950s and early 1960s, and as a result, athletes in the United States were unable to purchase the shoes that best suited their needs. The market was dominated by large shoemakers, and none of the major corporations were ready to provide solutions to the challenges that sportsmen faced. Phil Knight got into issues with the Japanese producer of the Tiger brand athletic shoes that his firm, Blue Ribbon Sports, was selling. Finally, in 1971, he was pressured into beginning production of his own line of footwear and gave it the name Nike. In addition to financial challenges, manufacturing problems, and legal conflicts, Nike faced these challenges. Phil Knight put all of his money into the firm and also took on a considerable amount of debt in order to fund the venture. Nike was up against fierce competition from a variety of different shoe businesses. Phil Knight was not a good example of a good leader since he was not hands-on. He was uneasy with communications, and he made a lot of errors along the road. As a result of the many challenges it faced, Nike went through a time of in-depth reflection and analysis. Phil Knight persevered in the face of adversity, whether it be in the form of financial failures, legal disputes, or production problems. He was always open to new ideas and prepared to take calculated chances in order to accomplish his objectives. He surrounded himself with skilled and motivated people who shared his vision for the firm. Overall, Phil Knight's success with Nike can be attributed in large part to his ability to attract qualified employees, maintain a flexible attitude, and place a primary emphasis on satisfying his clientele. I think this is a book you'll enjoy. The link is in the description below. Bye for now.